Hi, my name's Tommy Dunn, and I'm the Weapons Master on Game of Thrones for HBO.
Hi, I'm Paul Herbert. I'm the stunt coordinator of Game of Thrones.
Hi, my name's David Foreman. I'm the assistant stunt coordinator to Paul Herbert.
Hello there, my name's C.C. Smith and I'm the Swordmaster on Game of Thrones.
Actually, I'd love a toy like that when I was a kid. A little clockwork toy that pops up and...
You break
You did.
it,
You
you
had a-
stump it, you break everything, you wouldn't be allowed
You
it.
did, you had a Thunderbird, Paul.
Great.
I love that I would have sat down and even thought about that thing, and here we go.
Well, I'm waiting for him to ask you to make a sword with all the clockwork images on it, so it has to come up and get longer.
Please don't ask for that, Susie.
I think it's a great idea,
I think it's
personally.
terrible,
Yeah.
personally.
And that's on his belt, is it?
No.
That's another suggestion I'm going to make as
Thanks,
well.
Susie. Thank you. Anything else?
Yeah, some more retractables this year, please.
I'll have a word with special effects there on that one, David.
Thank you. Where's your favourite place, Tom?
Good question. Thailand.
It's not on this map.
I know that. I know that, Susie.
Seems to be my favourite place is generally raining, which I like.
This is... Mr.
Shower.
Oh, well done, Mr.
Round of
Nutter.
applause, Mr. Nutter. Daddy's not here with us this year.
Props been busy.
Nice chess pieces.
Yeah, it's funny how you don't...
No.
I never had the chance to do a fight with him. Did kill
Did-
someone, didn't we? Or
He did mention that,
We
Susie.
chopped a head off, didn't he?
Lords of Westeros.
we didn't
Yeah.
fight. The man didn't fight back, did he?
No,
You
no.
had them guys to hold his arms.
Yeah. He was armless, wasn't he? So.
Yeah. You've been on from day one, haven't you, Tom?
Yeah, straight from the pilot, which was great.
Yeah.
Ignored your advice.
I saw you on the pilot in Morocco, wasn't it? When you was
That's
out
right.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good fun.
You looked it.
And we didn't join till season 2, did we?
No.
Casterly Rock.
Things got a lot better then.
Just better say that, Paul. Well done.
I didn't know too much about it when I first got on.
No.
To be quite honest, it was
It's a lot bigger
How about
than
the
I
books?
thought.
Have you read the books, had you?
no.
Previously?
Still trying, Tommy.
I
Still
know.
trying to get it through.
It's all right for those with the time.
It's called unemployment.
Oh, right.
If reinforcements arrive from King's Landing,
The whole show, though, was a lot bigger than I anticipated when we first started.
And me.
It's absolutely huge.
caught between Tywin's armies.
Yeah, it's...
Just the logistics and everything is massive.
Yeah.
It has grown, isn't it?
Well, it's like doing 10 films a year, really, isn't it?
Died when his father died.
Yeah, it's,
I'm doing 3 at the same time.
yes. I'm going to miss her.
Michelle, she's fantastic, isn't she?
Very, very
Fantastic.
good. And him as well. There's, obviously, I thought I'd
Don't
put
leave,
that in very
don't
quickly.
leave,
Sorry
don't leave
about
anybody
that.
out. Oh, wolves.
Camilla's nice horses.
Where's that location? I don't think we're out there.
Good question,
Sure.
David.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
sure.
mean,
I tell you where it's not.
It's-
Thailand.
it's not Thailand, no.
Isn't that,
Should have been.
isn't that down, was that large pink house we went down to?
Honoured guests.
I think that was out of hours, wasn't it?
No. He's great, isn't he?
He's great, lovely man.
Oh, he's horrible in this, but he's a lovely man. I actually doubled him once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Didn't have
Looking
to
like
in
him.
this one.
My daughter Walda, my daughter Dowa.
What was the name of that standing?
my daughter Walda.
Lovely girl.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly.
Who played
Kelly.
Walter's
Yes.
wife. There she is.
Great look, isn't it? It's like, yeah, I really want to be married to him.
Sarah and Sarah, granddaughters, twins. You could have had either. Could have had both for all I care.
It's all...
My granddaughter, Marianne. My granddaughter, Freya. My granddaughter, Werther.
I'm like that now. I can't remember much. Yeah, I get it.
Walra. Waldina.
I'm Mary.
Fine. And here's my youngest daughter, Sheree. Though she hasn't bled yet, clearly you don't have the patience for all that.
My ladies, all men should keep their word, kings most of all. I was pledged to marry one of you, and I broke that vow. The fault is not with you. Any man would be lucky to have any one of you.
As the seasons go on, Tommy, and we kill people, which we often do, that just gives you more and more work to come up with a new design for a sword, doesn't
That's
it?
exactly it. More nightmares.
Beg your forgiveness.
But challenging.
And pledge to do all I can to make amends, so the Freys of the Crossing and the Starks of Winterfell may once again be friends.
What's your worst nightmare in sword-wise? Making them in rubber or bamboo for us?
Bamboo is a nightmare.
Oh, it's so good, though.
Hey, I know you love it.
Yeah, but we don't use it. No, all our
But you
guys,
can have it.
they all use the alloys, don't they?
They do, but I find the bamboos that they end up moving too fast, and
Yeah.
unless they tame themselves down a bit, they work well.
Can't see you.
A very hot set, that, wasn't it?
This lot, that's
Quite
for sure.
warm, especially later on when we come to do our killings in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
How many
right,
stuntmen do you have, Paul?
I think we had about 20, didn't we have about 20 for that day later on? Mixed in with all the extras.
The extras, they were good, the guys, weren't they, actually,
Yeah.
the extras?
They're always good, actually. They work hard, whether it's
What's going on?
night shoots, rain, whatever.
Over here, yeah.
They're always here, ready for action, and
With all them
got a
night,
good temperament.
when it's raining and night shoots, they dig in deep, don't they?
Yeah, it's our favourite, isn't it?
It's just me standing in the rain crying, is it? You can't see the tears.
Your king says he betrayed me.
It's your most nationalities have had, Paul, and stunts.
I say,
In one go here, I've probably had four, would you
Yes.
say?
and I could.
4 nationalities at one time,
Yeah,
probably.
hungry.
I was your age.
Yes.
I'd broken
Probably.
50 oaths to get into that.
Nobody can understand each other, but it all seems to get done fine. It's,
But
Well, I've enough room
in this
in the
series, we
hall
also
for you.
had the Moroccan guys as well later on.
Yeah.
Food and ale for the rest of
David's
the
team.
Thank you, my lord.
Yeah, I was doing crucifixions when you were doing this, wasn't I?
What, do you do it in the list?
Yeah, crucifixions.
And the music will play loud, and we'll put this mess behind us.
Good fun wedding,
there
eh?
you go.
Here we go. That's solid.
Nice spears.
Yeah, I like the helmets, look cool.
At least they're awake.
Jacob, he worked hard, didn't he? I was surprised at Ian how quick he moves with the blade, to be quite honest. He's, you know,
visit Yunkai's bed slaves.
very, very well.
Yeah.
I have no interest in slaves. A man cannot make love to property. This is where we enter the city. Very few guards, they know me. They let me inside.
We're not gonna sneak an army through a back gate.
I kill the guards. I take your 2 best men and lead them through the back streets, which I know well, and open the front gates. Then comes
You
the
walked
army.
off them in Morocco, Cece?
Yeah, yeah, quite a bit.
Grey worm and me to the slaughter.
And when we did the rehearsals for this,
Of our army.
it was hot and dusty, wasn't it?
It was, yeah, yeah.
But the guys worked really, really hard. And you knew it was going to be a night shoot as well, so
Yeah, it was a bit of a job selecting the fighters. You know, we had to really
Command me on Sunday.
audition and
What do you think?
spend a lot of time selecting them.
I'd worked over there before, but there's a lot of new
Yeah.
faces I hadn't seen.
Yeah.
But I liked the double-handed weapons which you made with the. They were really nice to use.
The wave and
The wave
yeah.
weapon, yeah.
Yeah, nice crisp blades.
And it gives us a nice style for the guys as well. And
Just trying to change it up, which is nice. Give it a bit more reach and a bit more
Yeah.
double-handed.
You can use an extra sword.
You're the Queen's guard.
Even though they're large weapons, because you could get your handle back, you could really move them fast, you know. Which isn't always a good thing.
No matter the cost, no matter our pride.
Right, over to Iceland now.
Oh,
We're about, what, 5 hours north of Reykjavik there, weren't we, with that scene.
we'll be snowed in at that point.
And now we're back into Belfast for this part of the scene.
Oh, yes.
The snowed up set.
Perfect castle for us. It's got a secret.
Slight lack.
It's close to the place where we jerked you, Dave, on the wire, wasn't it?
I think it's the same similar location. Yeah, approaching it, aren't they?
Paul, you want to wire, mind the trees.
Oh yeah, mind the trees.
One knows how to find it, which just so happens I do.
How do you know all that?
I read about it in a very old book.
That coat was heavy, Paul.
You know all that from staring.
It's good for
at
padding
that?
to land on, though, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it'd be great for when you hit the floor.
Yeah.
You're like a wizard.
Is that why we probably didn't get you quite as far as we thought we were going to get you? Sorry, Dave.
Probably, yeah. We didn't take that into account, did we, with the weight of that coat?
Here we go.
The old farmer.
Talking about this earlier, weren't we?
We did, Dave.
You okay?
I love the donkey. It was
Oh.
great. Yeah.
Remember what happens to children who run. I'm your father, and I'll do the talking.
This won't end well.
No, it's
It very rarely does.
he's hardly the cultural attaché, is he? It's like, oh, I saw this.
Need about 8 hands. Gotta get this sword pulled.
Special effects were working harder than the other side, weren't they?
Many thanks.
There we go.
He was a big guy as well.
Yeah.
He was a big
Don't
guy.
kill him.
Dead rats don't squeak.
You're so dangerous, aren't you? Saying scary things to little girls.
David,
Killing little boys.
we did a piece where we actually hit him with a piece of wood as well. I think David, I think we decided this was enough. Just
Yeah.
to,
Definitely.
Real killer.
That's so.
You'd be like a kitten to him.
Mm.
He'd kill you with his little finger.
I think it's still in, see, it's coming up. I think she picks it up and knocks him out.
Is it?
Yeah.
He lifts up, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
Don't kill him. Please.
What are you saying? I should pay more attention, Dave. I was just glad we didn't hit him for real. There was gauntlets.
Someday it'll get you killed.
There we go.
Go on, Maisie.
I must have left the room at that point. That was a great little hit.
I think you went to get the teas then.
No, I was there when we did it, but I didn't watch it.
No, you were being interviewed then.
Oh, was I?
On the hill being interviewed.
Oh, this was great. With
That's
the
the
rain
job I
machine.
wanted.
Later on,
The
yeah.
leather round.
So you were outside and I was inside.
Yes. But we did the scene coming up.
Yes.
Paul had,
Yeah.
I was looking after Hodel.
Paul had got a quite good-looking stuntman in to double the actor, and they all looked at him, and then all eyes sort of went towards me because the gentleman was a lot older, wasn't he? For some
Another-
reason, they picked me.
Another good match.
Maybe it's because I was slightly thinner. Yeah,
Fitter.
I got my own back. Canter downhill bareback. Still suffering.
Mirror.
We can drink some blood while we wait. I don't need much.
She's meant to be very handy with the knives, I think. So
There you go. There's a.
We did a piece with her.
yeah, we're gonna have to work a bit more with her, I think.
Only one old man and 8 good horses.
Originally in the scene here, they were going to have the character there up in the tree, watching over the wall, looking down on the farmer's land. But then decided just can keep all down behind the wall there.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some gold in
And Kenzie Crook.
for up his steel. Let's carve him up. We just take the horses and go. The old man's no threat. I keep telling you.
Kit there was recovering from an injury to his ankle during this season, so we had to sort of shoot around and look after him quite a lot through his fight scenes and running scenes.
They'll send a lot more to hunt down
He comes out so well, Tormund, on this, doesn't he? It's
a very powerful character. Yeah.
How tall is he?
Oh, 6'2",
6'3", yeah.
Looks like
powerful though.
Looks like a big guy.
Normally somebody trips at this point.
Normally.
Yeah.
It's normally me.
This is where we brought one of the other stunt guys in to double the farmer. Let's get away on the horse here. See, he's an uncanny resemblance to you.
Big steptoe.
Egret!
She fought well, didn't she, actually?
Very well.
When we did our little piece with her.
With Egret. He does well.
She's very sharp with her bow as well. She's excellent.
Is it good?
Excellent. Absolutely excellent.
He's on trotters there, isn't he?
Don't worry, they're still
Is that what he's on, is he?
Yes. Can't be a nice bit of trotter.
Oh, no way.
You check every
Oh.
5 minutes like you're afraid they're going to move.
I'm not afraid.
Of course you are.
They're quite a little team now, aren't they?
He's going to trot along.
Yes.
And you're afraid you won't make it. The closer you get, the worse the fear gets. No point in trying to hide behind that face. I know fear when I see it. Seen it a lot.
I knew fear when I saw it in you. You're afraid of fire. When Beric's sword went up in flames, you looked like a scared little girl.
What episode was the sword fight, the firefight?
I heard what your brother did.
That was 4 or 6.
It was Alex, wasn't it?
Yeah, with Alex.
Beric's sword went up in flames. We was all like little girls.
They done well in that fight, though. That was really hot, that set.
Well, it's
Unbearable almost. And for
pretty enclosed.
For Rory to be in the costume and that to fight, it was tough for him
as well.
Yeah.
Just over the river. Closest you've been to family since Illinois.
And you had Nomex on him, did you?
Yeah, we
fire.
Yeah, just on the underwear there to protect him, just as a caution with both the actors.
Sword through your eye and out the back of your skull.
Did you gel up his hands or his face in this one, Paul, did you?
Just towards the end, we had gel on there when he gets the shield on fire and they start chopping that to pieces and he goes to the ground there. Bit of special fire resilient gel on his skin.
Oh.
See, here comes the rain.
This was wet. If it doesn't rain, then make it rain.
Yeah. Absolutely freezing, the rain machines. The water just kept in the water bowsers overnight and everything's set up and it's just not like normal rain, it's just special freezing cold, big droplet rain.
Which doesn't stop.
It doesn't stop. It's horrible.
Special effects.
It always looks good. Always looks good. Great atmosphere.
It was all ready to go, so I jumped on the horse and went, okay, let's go. Paul didn't have his waterproof coat on. He's going, oh, hang on a minute. It turned on. It didn't matter what we wore, you was just soaked, weren't you?
Yeah. Only 3 it's still.
Hold on.
You know, see, all the guys there bareback, which is quite difficult on that. Ground was very uneven for the guys to come in the rain, and the rocks were quite slippery, so they done very well actually. I think on one of the takes, one of the boys' horses bolted a bit and
slipped and
came out the side door, didn't he?
Make him shut up if they hear us.
Hush, hold on, no more holding. Hold on.
But it would have been nice, Cece, if you just give me like 2 minutes to get my coat on before you set off there.
Mate, I was going downhill and there's various parts of the anatomy keep me on the horse, which shouldn't be. Oh, his sword. Of course, he was left-handed, wasn't he?
Yeah.
With that big, what horn did you have on that?
Yeah, there was a big deer antler on it.
Nothing. I don't know.
He seemed to work well with that.
Yeah, he did.
Because
He
obviously
did.
fitted his hand in perfectly.
It's one of those things, you do a fight and then it always happens as well. It's like, okay, well, you know, I'm left-handed. You go, oh, yeah, of course I did. And you go, oh, what have I done? And he doesn't.
And the extra sword.
Yes.
You can see they're just soaked already.
No, yeah.
Again, the costumes are heavy for them. My God.
Yeah. The actors have got like a sort of thin wetsuit underneath to try and keep them warm, but they still get cold.
And if you stood just behind the crane, you were just in the dry, weren't you? We didn't get to stand behind the crane much. Why was that? Where were you at this point, Dave?
I think you were somewhere warm. weren't you?
Somewhere warm, yes.
With a nice cappuccino.
Tell the crows we're here.
Oh, this looks good.
You understand. Let me stand at least.
And so they've done well, especially Rosie playing Egret for this fight with Tormund.
Yeah.
Retained there.
Because he is strong, isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very, very strong. Doesn't know his own strength, really. And she's quite, delicate, tough girl, but delicate.
Was that a one-off blade for Tormund then, Tommy?
It was,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can see
It
it's got a nice length on it for him.
I can't do it by choice. I don't know how. It happens in my dreams.
You're a warg, Bran. It's in your blood.
I can't.
You just did with him. Wolf is nothing compared to that.
So we worked on a rotational, keeping that foot on the ground.
Go on!
When the wolves come in here, they take out the wildlings. We had one of the wildlings stunt guys are quite small, which we just pull them on a wire, and he absolutely flew, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he took off.
Set. He nearly ended up down the road.
He landed on the mat though, but
Yeah,
he was. I underestimated his weight, didn't we?
Yeah, he wasn't there. There we go.
All wet there.
Just pools everywhere.
Yeah.
That was a Hungarian boys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Do you hear me?
Kit did very well here.
Good fight and struggle here.
Die for one of them.
It was rocky here as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They'll find us.
Yeah, Kit did do well.
She did very well, and I think Kit was well. A lot of trouble with that leg.
I like the sounds of the swords in the background.
Yeah.
So they're just wire pulls there, another wire pull there.
Nice.
Taken out.
His feet come into shot.
You were right the whole time.
This was real eagle as well, remember
Yeah.
this?
He loved her, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was just.
Did he?
Oh, he
it was enormous.
It was enormous, and he'd talk to her, and she's so pretty and all that.
Yeah. That was a combination of the animal trainer doubling Kit there, and also got the bird on top of Kit for real as well. So we got some really good footage there, good mileage out of that.
And difficult because his wings are getting so wet
Yeah.
as well. He said it's hard for the flight and that. But
So you're limited on the amount of number of takes you could do with the bird under those conditions.
You hear a songbird's whistle, you come. I'm a great whistler.
This is you guys did your stuff in Morocco, which was just after that scene, wasn't it, when you flew out there?
Yes.
Cece, I think,
To
join
dry
David.
out.
To dry out.
That was a tight courtyard as well, wasn't it? Very
it was
small.
tight. We had to move the donkey out, and
evicted
That's
the poor
all made
donkey.
all these buildings are made out of mud, you know, it's and straw. And people live in there and that, so. Big swords flying about. Can we keep everybody indoors, please? It's.
That one was quick.
And that initial entrance there, actually, Dave, when we did the recce's initially in Morocco, that was going to be somewhere else, wasn't it?
Oh,
I think they've...
Yeah, they changed that. Boys came over that wall very nicely.
How many have you got here, Cece?
20, we've got 20 came in.
20 altogether, yeah.
That's
They
nice.
did well with that. They're quite awkward, those weapons, aren't they? They're
very much so.
You know, but there's so much going on. It's a job to say which angle to come from.
I have to say, guys, you know, Cece and David did a great job working out with those guys in the time you had. Because the actors, they were, once out in Morocco, they were busy virtually every day on set shooting their own scenes and had to grab moments in between to train them for this.
Especially when there's 3 different styles of weaponry there on my end of it. Like 3 different actors, 3 styles. So they come up with unique looks.
Yeah, we panicked a little because they brought the scene forward, didn't they? And so it was all guns blazing.
Oh, those were the Hungarian boys.
Hungarian boys.
Corey did slam him down as well, didn't he? Oh, lovely. That was nice. That seems a big difference between our 20 boxes we had in our tent in Belfast and then getting over there. Yeah, and they tied in together.
Yeah, so but because it was...
Never used the doubles.
We choreographed it where they could shoot it 360.
Did they destroy many of your weapons, Tommy, on that fight? Did you get most of them back
it's
in
not
one
about
piece?
destroying his weapons.
They held up really well.
They did hold up. They did.
We tried to destroy them.
Yes, we tried our very best.
We tried our best.
Without a doubt.
Let's really give them back. I'd tell you what, we lost a lot of tips from the spear.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the moves, there was a lot of spinning moves, and we're just catching the ends of them.
Yeah, Jacob was the most improved out of all of them. He was the most nervous and inexperienced when he came to us, and by the end of that sequence, I just applauded him. He came across the best to me. Yeah.
He'd really come up to the show.
Yeah, he did.
But we never used doubles in there at all. Did we?
No, we never actually shot on the doubles. No, actually, they did the whole sequence.
But they lined up.
Yes,
nice,
they're lined up.
Well worth seeing there.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I love to use the actors as much as possible. But obviously, we have to look after them, don't we?
Yeah.
It's just great. I love it.
Some you win, some you lose.
In the sight of the seven, I hereby seal these 2 souls, binding them as one for eternity. Look upon each other and say the words.
Father.
So I miss out on all these niceties. We're outside bashing people.
That's exactly it.
Or pretending.
Getting ready for the next battle.
Yeah.
I am hers, and she is mine. From this day until the end of my days.
You worked with the Crossbow Boys for this, yeah?
Yeah, we did a lot. We had a lot of rehearsing with them because obviously there was a lot of safety.
And they had to swap over each other, didn't they? So
yeah, we had from pre-stress to brace to unbrace.
And get past the musicians.
North of the wall.
Indeed.
Yeah. Oh, real musicians.
I'm your brother.
There's quite a lot of blood hits in that The special effects, we had the little tube hits they did.
Yeah.
But we've obviously got some visual effects in there as well.
On the Yunker fight.
Yunker fight.
Yeah, I didn't. It was all going so quickly. I didn't quite catch them all. So
The last man in,
we
did a bit of an add to that as well.
But I didn't catch any visual there. I didn't quite see them, so I'll have to watch it again.
There's a lot going on, so you take your eyes. You're not quite sure where to look.
Yeah.
3 different areas to look at.
You can have some adventures. You don't have to do any of this.
When we stood there, and where's the best place to look at it? And was looking all around, and David was like,
"Take your pick."
Take your pick, because they all had nice pieces. I do like the blood hits they do in the Yunkai fight. The more the merrier, I say.
Well, David and Dan do like a little bit of blood and gore. The more the merrier, usually, isn't it?
More gore, the better.
Yeah. None of this naked lady stuff. Let's have plenty more blood.
Yeah.
Oh, you can leave that in there. It's okay, Susie.
Yes, all right.
Learn to walk in darkness.
Say goodbye, little man. Keep this one safe.
I think while they were shooting this, we were probably prepping for the Red Wedding then, weren't we? I think, getting ready.
Yeah. Oh, the rain we had outside for the Red Wedding was... Well, it really added to it, didn't it, with all the mud and
It just gives it... It's just grittier, isn't it, always? It's not fun to work in that sort of environment, but it comes across on camera, much better.
I think weapons always look nice with a bit of
glint.
The glint and the fires, isn't it? You get the fires and...
See, they come out all right with now with 30 guys against them. A little bit bloody, I know. And I do like the fact that when they keep him back and then he comes as well.
Yeah.
And Dariona Harris?
They would have been tired, the guys, eh?
The city is yours, my queen.
He's good. He was strong, wasn't he? Physically, he was.
Yeah, he was very, very strong.
There you go, guys.
There's our drummer.
A cool player.
Nice chap.
Can't beat a candle.
You can when your head's going down towards it very hard. It's like, oh, one a candle.
We'll put that candle there.
I thought this was clever, just looking and seeing he's got the chainmail underneath.
Yeah.
You know, as a...
Yeah, very subtle.
It's quite a complicated scene for David to get shot. There's a lot going on very quickly, and all the walkthroughs and rehearsals we had for this paid off.
Don't you drink, Lord Bolton?
All the food out there, it was incredible, wasn't it? It was like, just kept bringing it out, and obviously to be fresh.
Aye. Lord Walder let me choose any of his granddaughters and promised me the gold.
Thinking of your stomach again, Cece.
I was just saying, appreciating the work that went behind the food in there. You can't eat all of it, apparently. They tell you that once you're halfway down through something wax.
I need to find a tree to piss on. My mother's alone.
What's really bad is when you actually thought it tasted quite good.
Get used to it, don't you?
Be kind.
It's one of those scenes, you know you've got 20 stuntmen in there ready to kick off. And it's like, whatever you do, don't give them real wide.
My harp and
They are not yet man and wife.
Plant-on arrows in there. We did, didn't we? As the reveals already on them. Then we turned a few guys into it.
Yeah. I think we found it was much easier to walk that way rather than worry about visuals.
Yeah. We did some great throat cuts, didn't we? With the guys.
A lot of blood.
We were hiding the guys under the table to and
pump away.
Well, they love it, don't they? They've got great big helmets and special effects.
Fats and blood. There's your man, isn't it?
Yes.
It's Will.
They cover the couple of stun guys there. Gonna carry her away.
Getting in position.
Not dancing, I hope.
No, they're not.
You're not paying them to dance.
Named, no. Not famed for that.
I think it's such a. They've got everybody that's so cheerful. And
Exactly,
happy,
but
and
even all the local extras, they all got into it. They all
Mm.
enjoyed the scene so much.
Like a good wedding.
Love a good wedding.
Yeah.
That's one thing I find here as well. The local extras, they really get into the show.
Yeah.
They really enjoy it and they do their best.
Oh, Ned forbade it. He said it wouldn't be right if he broke a man's jaw on our wedding night.
Or is it now background artists? Now, is
Oh,
it?
yeah.
Background
We
artists.
rely on
Supporting artists.
heavily
even.
for our battles.
Not my rough bunch who like to get in there and have a good fight, which I...
I suppose it does seem strange from a foreigner's perspective.
Seems normal to you.
It's tradition. Without the
We've come up with some good little local sword guys, actually. And
have you found many?
Yeah, they've all come up quite well, you know, and some of them haven't done anything before and really take on.
And lucky enough, they come back each year, don't they?
In one
each
piece.
season, which is good and
Yeah.
really helps. So we're not starting from day one with
Scratch
them.
again, yeah.
Do you? It seems to me the father should have some say in his son's naming.
Eddard. Don't you want to teach little Ned Stark how to ride horses?
I do.
It's just the shock of it, isn't it? Which is,
It's a quiet build-up.
There you go.
Let the fun begin.
You don't want to be catching your coat in that door as you walk away now.
No.
You know it's not good timing.
I think the owl music is coming in.
This is mainly all daggers and...
Very much so, not very much for close quarters.
This is, see the hay moving underneath there? That is actually CC the Swordmaster in there.
Yeah.
Moving the hay and kicking the door later.
You're the haymaker.
Oh, it's the wolf movement. You know? It's, and these guys were enjoying themselves, weren't they? That's not the cart we set light to. It's we set light to the other cart, didn't we?
Yeah, it's just a cart that comes in.
So I'm still in suspense here. And I know what happens.
I don't know if I can watch.
I feel I've been remiss in my duties. I've given you meat and wine and music, but I haven't shown
It's that
you
realisation, isn't it?
deserve. My king has married, and I owe my new queen a wedding
It was
gift.
always a worry of mine because we had a lot of dressing knives on the table. You
Yeah.
know, and
You
it's,
just worry somebody pick
you
up.
know, yeah, in the fracas of it all. It's,
Here we go.
yeah.
Blood down.
There's our crossbows walking.
So this, there's all the mixture
Bedlam
of
from
stunt
here.
guys and the background artists here. We work together and just doing all these kills. And we had a big tracking shot, didn't we? At the same time we were shooting across the room, so we're trying to time the kills for the overhead camera with the guys picking off all the individual moments, as you can see there.
And mine
There's
cameras.
your tracking shot over the top. Nice guy being strangled on the right there.
Yes.
One of the background guys. Almost want to see more.
Is Ray Nick in there?
No, he's outside here.
He comes in here.
It's a nice little piece.
The guys.
He's vicious.
Yeah. There he is.
There's Ray now.
Nice blood hit.
Yeah, nice little blood hit.
It's nice, quick, fast.
So that's CC again.
Actually trying to get out.
Makes a good direwolf.
Yeah. It's multitasking, that's what we do in this job.
That wasn't.
That isn't
That was okay.
CC.
Yeah.
I'm still in here.
There we go.
So there's a combination of bows there, Tommy, that we've fixed and
That's right. We
firing.
pre-braced and firing bows, just obviously for
So we don't kill
visualization.
CC.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people were more upset about the wolf. You know?
It's too late.
The sound of that gave away the power of him, doesn't it? It's...
You have to be careful not to do something too strong there because you'd absolutely cave her in.
Yeah. It's getting a fine balance.
Yeah. This is where you see Walder Frey's wife under the table there, Kelly. We had a stun girl a couple of times get pulled out from underneath there, but we then put Kelly in once Michelle was comfortable, which they did a great job.
The king in the north arises.
And that's the thing, because of the clean-up, when you're on the floor with so much blood there, it's, for another take, it's hard work for the guys.
That is
Great
actually,
job.
that is actually Kelly
job,
there.
Yeah.
Always wrap your knees when you hit the floor coming there. It's not good.
Well, I often do with my dress on, yeah. So
He is my son. My first son. Let him go, and I swear we will forget this. I swear it by the old gods and you. We will take no vengeance.
Even watching this scene from the side is very powerful. Michelle acting that you could switch on and off so easy.
Gods, your son would marry my daughter.
Take me for a hostage. Or I will cut your wife's throat.
Sympathetic here.
yeah, he's look at the bolts on him, eh?
Yeah.
I'll find another.
Nasty. He's so nasty.
The Lannisters send their regards.
Again, there's a nice sound there, like.
Nice bit of blood there as well. Nice.
These two were just done in one shot and they've got their prosthetic necks on, all ready to go, both those.
That was a nice cut.
Wow.
Fantastic end, though.
If you don't want to say that, you'd be like that.
Yeah, it's very intense,
You
isn't
can
it?
wonder why everybody was upset on the net.
Yeah, I'm frightened to say it now. I'm C.C. Smith and I was a swordmaster. Does that mean I'm going to get hate mail now?
I'm Paul Herbert and I was the stunt coordinator.
David Foreman, assistant stunt coordinator.
Tommy Dunn, weapons master. A lot of crew when you look at it at the same time, isn't it? You look at the crew and construction and Like, we're lucky enough we get to see the action as well as the sets.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of people see nothing. They just see
the
their workshops.
Their workshops stuck there back there, and they did most of the hard work as well. You know, some of them are on for a long time before we start, aren't they?
Well done, Mr. David Nutter.
Well done, Mr. David Nutter. Excellent job.